Today I'm going to show you a traditional French way of making a chicken roast dinner. Let's get to it. As usual, ingredients in the description below, and please don't forget to subscribe. Let's start by cutting a few ingredients which we are going to put in the cavity of the chicken. So quarter an onion, as well as halving an entire garlic bulb, and then quartering a lemon. This is a 2 kilogram chicken. It goes without saying, the better the chicken that you use, the tastier your roast will be. Grab a handful of salt and season all sides of your chicken as well as the cavity. And do the same thing again with the pepper like I'm just doing now. In the cavity, put in 2/4 of onions as well as a lemon and half a garlic. Finally, the herbs that you use. Here I'm using a mix of thyme, sage and rosemary. Get a sprig of each one of them and stuff them into the cavity. Finally, drizzle some olive oil all over your chicken and rub and massage your chicken well. In a pot that you will use in your oven, such as a Dutch oven like this one, pour in a tablespoon of olive oil over medium heat and then sear each side of your chicken. You want to make sure that it gives a really nice color. At this point, you can add the remaining quarters of the other ingredients that we cut earlier. As you can tell, the chicken has seared really well on each side and it has taken a nice color. If your garlic and onions start to roast and brown very quickly, you can remove them and add them back in later. Once you have seared all the sides of the chicken well, remove it from the pot and add in a few chunks of potatoes. You want to gently fry them so that they get a really nice crust. This will ensure that you have crusty but very fluffy potatoes when they come out of the oven. As soon as they have reached that golden color, just like this, add in your onions and garlic that you have removed earlier, if you did, and your chicken. Then roast at 180 degrees for at least 45 minutes. And you want to make sure that you continuously baste it every 15 minutes. Once the 45 minutes are up, remove the lid and add in a nice knob of butter. Maybe I'm adding too much here, but you don't get to judge me. And then add another few sprigs of herbs. The reason why we add these at this point is so that they don't get burnt, because they would have if we put them at the beginning. Whereas if we put it now, they will still remain fresh and the butter will give the chicken a nice golden color, just like this. The skin has that lovely golden tint and is super crispy, as well as the potatoes. If you can tell, it's very crusty, but the fork pierces through it very easily. A super easy recipe, right? And you can do it too. And there you go, friends. This was my recipe for traditional pot roast chicken.